Hello, welcome to Meet the Candidates. My name is Ken. Today I'm here talking with Ron Pierce. Ron Pierce is a candidate for the Department of Insurance here in North Carolina. Welcome, Ron.
Thank you. Appreciate being here.
Thank you. First question I have for you is, tell everyone, why are you running for office?
I'm pretty much totally 100% angry with the way that the Department of Insurance is being ran right now. It's being run by the insurance companies and mandated by law that you and I are the ones that's actually supposed to be represented in the North Carolina Department of Insurance. The only people right now that are being represented are the insurance companies. I can attest to that.
A lot of people may ask, what does the Department of Insurance do?
Actually, the Department of Insurance affects every day of your life. Auto insurance, health insurance, home insurance. They also do building codes, building standards. They do home inspectors. They license all of these people. That's not including the bail bondsman. Get somebody out of jail. This is what they do. And there's a lot of different departments in the Department of Insurance that a lot of people just don't know. That's the whole point. I'm trying to educate the average North Carolinian on what is in this Department of Insurance.
I think a lot of those topics will be very important for people here in Greenville and Eastern North Carolina. Can you tell me what makes you qualified to run for this office?
Well, I came to Charlotte as a helicopter mechanic for the Carolinas Medical Center. I was the life flight mechanic there, kept the helicopter going to bring everybody in there. And then I turned around and I went to work for U.S. Airways as a mechanic. While I was there, working as U.S. Airways as a mechanic on the floor, doing what I had to do, I turned around and I started learning about building. Then I went ahead and I passed the test in 1999 for a commercial grade general contractor. From then, I went down to Katrina, which gave me my epiphany, really, about how the insurance companies were treating all the homeowners, or how badly the insurance companies were treating the homeowners, on how and why they wouldn't pay for their claims. So I came back to Charlotte after I did my help and clean up and all that I was in Beaumont, Texas and Louisiana. Came back to Charlotte, I started learning about insurance law. Well, a lot of people need me whenever they go ahead and they do fire restoration, water mitigation, they have a pipe burst, if they have hail hit their roof or their siding or whatever, they call me, and I am not like any other candidate running. I have the actual code background. I also have to deal with every lie that the insurance companies will tell you on a daily basis as to why they cannot pay on your claim. It's amazing what they do. They are the only company in America that's a legalized thief. Absolutely legalized thief. And the only way that you can fight them, the whole point of the North Carolina Department of Insurance is to protect every citizen of North Carolina. I'm sorry, but that's not what's happening. Right now, what's happening is that the insurance companies are controlling the North Carolina Department of Insurance. It's a sad state of affairs as far as what's going on right now. My whole sole purpose is to change all of that. I am on a mission. Pretty simple.
Can you tell me what makes you so different than the other candidates who are running?
Well, because I've actually heard and seen every lie that the insurance companies can fire at you on why they don't want to pay that claim. I've had to go ahead. I've already brought several lawsuits against the insurance companies. The insurance companies then in turn go ahead and complain to the North Carolina Department of Insurance because they don't want to pay out on a claim. Well, the North Carolina Department of Insurance goes ahead and says, oh, sure, we'll go ahead, we'll investigate. Well, the only people that they really investigate is the contractor who's trying to go ahead and put that home back to current code so that you can actually live in it. Well, we are mandated by law, and so is the North Carolina Department of Insurance, North Carolina 582-1, in case anybody ever wants to look at it. They're mandated to supervise every insurance company doing business in this state. Do you realize that there is over 6,000 insurance companies in this state?
Wow.
That's
amazing.
It's an amazing amount of insurance companies already doing business. And when you don't have a governing body protecting the rights of the citizens of North Carolina, you will get trumped on. Right now, if you, as a citizen, complain to the North Carolina Department of Insurance, basically what you're going to get is, oh yeah, we recognize your, but they do absolutely nothing. They say, oh, I'm sorry, you'll have to go ahead and you'll have to get an attorney. Well, the problem with that is it costs the average citizen $5,000 to $10,000 just to engage an attorney, to go ahead and fight for their rights up under their home policy per se or for se. And it's amazing to me how this actually goes and plays. Because what they have done is they have effectively, the insurance companies has shut down yours and my right. So now we have to, the only way to go ahead and fight them is to file suit. Well, but now, wait a minute. The North Carolina Department of Insurance is supposed to be supervising the insurance companies. Well, if they're not supervising the insurance companies, what are they doing? Why are they there? Why are we, the taxpayers, supposed to go ahead and pay their salaries to go ahead and work directly for the insurance companies? The insurance companies should just go ahead and say, oh, don't worry, I'll pay your salary since you're working directly for us. Well, if that's the case, then we all know where we stand. They work for the insurance companies. But wait a minute, there's that one little law there, North Carolina 582-1, that states that the insurance companies are mandated by law in the state of North Carolina to supervise all insurance companies. All insurance companies. Well, when's the last time have you ever heard that they went ahead and found for a citizen for North Carolina? Never. Not ever. I have the files. I have over 2,000 homes that I've worked on to where I've had to literally fight in court on each and every one of them to make the insurance companies do what they're supposed to do. They're just legalized crooks in my eyes. Well, I'm here to change that.
That's frustrating. If you were elected, what might be some steps that you would immediately change?
Well, let me expound a little bit. First of all, if I get involved in a claim, let's say it's your home, you have a fire. I have to go ahead and I have to take your home, I have to put it back together. Well, wait a minute. If the insurance company is not paying what they're supposed to pay when they're supposed to be paying it, where does that leave you as the homeowner of this state? It leaves you coming out of pocket to go ahead and you must pay what the insurance company is already legally responsible for paying, but you have to bring it out of pocket so a general contractor and a builder like myself can actually go ahead and put your home back together. It's incredible, the stigma that's out here, because contractors are being targeted right now by the North Carolina Department of Insurance. Wait a minute. How is that legally possible? I go ahead and I get it's called a limited power of attorney or an assignment of claim. Well, that assignment of claim gives me legal right to act in your stead to put your home back together.